So they all about to start their test, and they had to blow up a big balloon to get a key to pass. And they had to avoid Minotaurs as well. Once they all teleported, the trial started. So we watched this NPC get attacked by a Minotaur, and he tried to attack it, but it failed. And bro got cooked frame 1. And bro got sent back to the lobby. And the announcer was talking about how this is supposed to be a retreat trial. But Mesh said, screw retreating. I came here to fight. Got checked it so hard that everyone was shocked about it. Got it on his knees and everything. Mesh was like, this is light work. Give me someone stronger. So Minotaur is like, bet, round 2 then? And the announcer said, oh, Lay is pointless to fight them. They regen instantly. Here he is right now. And he started doing a dash like he's from Temple Run. Someone noticed Mesh running and decided to save him. Once they turned back to normal, they scouted and found a balloon. And they tried to get it normally, but failed. But then Mesh came up with a unique plan. Bro makes a balloon big, and Mesh puts wind in it. And it works. And Lemon put her fantasies at work. Once the balloon popped, Bro let Mesh have the key. For one reason alone. First thing when bro do when he comes in is step on this dude's head and basically kept on calling him weak. So Mesh came by, it's like, you better stop before I punch you. So dude receives his water and towel, takes the water and try to put it on Mesh. Bro was smirking and everything. And he said, be quiet little bro. But he realized he failed. And once Mesh got his protein in, Mesh said he haven't fought anyone stronger than him yet. And he told him be a good boy and take that as a warning. And bro was fuming for that. And that's how I stopped on both before fighting yet. So the announcer talked about the rules. And it's basically don't break your crystals. And you have 3, but 2 was already broken. And Finn was the only one who has his crystal. And that's when they all summoned to the next trial. So Mesh's team got split up, and Finn has a full reason to panic. And Finn had to protect the last crystal for his life. A few seconds afterwards, Finn heard a commotion going on. Please, I'm sorry, your tips are real. A moment ago, you said that they were fake. What's going on here? Why does he have a knife embedded to him? Don't tell me he's kinky about stuff like this. You said I got my Tims from Walmart. And what if they are from Walmart? What are you going to do about it then? Nothing. And that dude was cooked. Bro forgot to close the app in time and lost his gobblegums. So once Finn saw all that, he tried to be a wall so that he don't get caught by him. But that didn't last at all, even for a second. So dude started yapping about how he knows him and hates him, so he wants his crystal from him so he can fail him. But Finn was not trying to let that slide, so he tried to attack. But Karpaki was not letting that slide, and he warned him not to do that stunt again or he's going to end up like his next victim. So Finn decided to do a last minute resort spell. So dude decided to look up just to realize nothing was happening and got his neck broken. Made dude look like he was dumb, so dude started to follow him. So once dude got close to him, he got teleported back, and bro didn't even know what happened. Bro was completely dumbfounded again. So Finn was running away for his life with his crystal, but he got caught up from bro's spell. Now Finn can't move because he got struck by the leg. Now Karpaki wants him to feel more pain just because he tried to run away. Then he started using while you're hitting yourself spell on Finn, but bro got tired of it and started fighting back. But sadly that didn't work, and bro got whiff punished. And dude was about to end Finn's career. The worst part, Finn can't do too much in this situation, but Mesh can, and he slammed his head into the wall. The cameraman got that shot 3 different times in 4K. The cameraman knows he's gonna get paid extra for this, but of course the damage backfired onto Mesh, but it wasn't effective at all. So dude was trying to explain his power to Mesh, but he genuinely didn't care. But of course it backfired on him. Then dude yaps about how he can't feel pain and he wants to feel it. And he was doing all that while attacking Mesh, but Mesh was eating all of the attacks. Then Mesh was like, if you want to feel pain, then fine. So he proceeded to hit him with the auto at rapid speed. It was so bad he went straight to phase 2 on the Elden Ring boss. So Mesh decided to pull out his wand and turn into a tennis racket and started to beat the boss with a ball until it was basically game. So once Mesh team won, they started to celebrate, and they went into their rooms until the next trial. While they were relaxing, Kaido appeared out of nowhere. He was talking about he wanted to play a game, and he blackmails Mesh. If he doesn't do it, then he won't accept him. So Mesh accepts it, and they play You Look, You Lose, obviously with some twists. So they got started, and bro was already attacking as well. But Mesh managed to dodge it and look the other way in time. And for round 2, bro wanted to add a Frieza disc, but Mesh stopped him easily. And for the last part, he took out a Matsuratsu sword. After that, Finn wants him to back out from this bet, but Mesh zoned him out. He don't care. All we know, he's locked in. So he started charging him with the sword and tried to attack him, but kept on missing. Bro had Ultra Instinct the whole entire time while staying in the circle. But Mesh was put in a bad spot, but Mesh being Mesh, he figured out a way, and he completed the bet. And he was intrigued of Mesh even more and took his lead.
A few moments later,
Mesh goes out for this final trial. It's a 1v1, and his opponent is Macaron. Before they fight, they had a quick lunch break, and Macaron decided to dip their food into a bunch of tartar sauce, and everyone found that weird, but she didn't care at all. But after all of that commotion, but that's when their match is about to start. Fight. So the magic spell was sent towards Mesh and he couldn't send it back. So he quickly came up with a plan to dodge it. Afterwards, he caught Macaron off guard, then sent her flying in the air. Then Mesh clicked up an attack named Spy Magic Hellfall and sent her all the way to the ground. But they were both unscathed. So she tried sending more spells at Mesh, but her accuracy percentage says Stormtrooper. Once they closed in a gap on each other, they stopped fighting, all because Mesh had a cream puff in his pocket. Once they got rid of that, the battle started again. So Macaron created a musical fist, and then she sent it towards Mesh. And Mesh thought he could simply counter it, but this happened instead. So she started spamming the same move like she's in a fighting game. So then she started using her super, and it's also unblockable. But Mesh was not trying to deal with that, so he decided to disappear. Then he came back like a mole and dragged her down. So then she kicked her head like a football. But Mesh was not done. He pinned her down and gave her Ororura all the way till phase 2. And once they got done transforming, that's when the real battle starts. So Mesh tried to attack back, but he missed. So she started flexing that she's fast as sound, and she started going off on Mesh, making Mesh hitting nothing but air. So she started doing a wombo combo on him from a medium counter starter, and she got a hard knockdown. But throughout all that, Mesh was able to get back up, but he was using the wall. So she thought that he was in a disadvantage and went after him. But then Mesh reacted to her. She was bamboozled from what happened. So Mesh was about to go in and attack. So she tried to react to him until she realized she had tartar sauce. So Mesh was like, your order is ready, and slams onto the ground. But obviously that was not enough. So she did what a typical normal person would do. Crashes out and summons a death bell. And it'll incapacitate someone whoever hears it from a 2-kilometer radius. And the only way Mesh can stop her if he catches her under a minute. So the game of cat and mouse begins. Now at that point she's running for her life, and she's taunting Mesh and he can't catch her in time. And Mesh fell into the ground twice at least. So Mesh just screwed this and used the ground as advantage. Then used a piece of the ground to chuck it at her. Then he busts through the middle like he's a Kool-Aid man. So Mesh had to make her choose an option, left or right. So she thought that Mesh was choosing left, so she went right. But Mesh is like, I lied. But she was still about to escape in time until Mesh grabbed her cloak with his pinky, makes her drop her wand, and breaks it. And it was basically game. Obviously there's another part, but I'll make it to a short really. But I really do hope that you enjoyed this type of video though. If you did enjoy it, I like, appreciate, share, be nice. Make sure you check out stuff in the description. I do stream on Twitch, and I have other accounts as well on top of that. And I have a Discord server in link in bio. And what anime should I do next? But until then, I'll see you next time in a different video. I love y'all.